Welcome in this video. Today I just want to show you the Matomo MCP server that I've just built. As you can see, once you've got the code, you have to create a .env file where you store your Matomo credentials, such as your Matomo host and your token out. In this code, there is a bunch list of tools that are pre-configured to match with your Matomo API. And I've matched all the API requirements for both cloud and on-premise for Matomo. So once the server is started, you can go into your favorite LLMs that support MCP server. And as you can see here in my Claude AI agent, I have the Matomo MCP feature with all the calling functions in it. So I'm now able to talk with my AI agent and perform requests to my Matomo instance through the API. So I can ask get all the websites from my Matomo instance. So we'll start using the site manager tool and get all the site with view access. Okay, so we found two websites. Great. The first one and the second one. We are going to work only with the first one. So now I want you to create a fancy report for the KPI of year 2024, so last year. So we'll ask for a full year of 2024 using the visit summary API, but it might chain with other API calls in order to get more data. So as you can see, perform a query to get referrers, to get visit summaries. You might use, I don't know, maybe visitor country, actions in order to get the best top pages, etc. So it's able to collect multiple data from multiple endpoints. Oh, I don't tell it that. I just want it for the first website. But it's not a problem. You will create a report for both websites. So now we got all the data from the API. It starts creating the report. So now we have a fancy dashboard. So we create UI, okay, with gradients, but it's a bit strange, but it's the design. And now we have all the data in a fancy report that's coming directly from the API. So this is just a sample. I can ask, look at my segments. Can you add some useful ones? So first of all, you look at all the segments directly with the segment editor that get all requests. And then you look at different data from my Matomo instance, such as the visitor country, the visit time, and might be other endpoints. And then it will say that some useful segments might be missing. Would you like me to create them, such as high engagement user, potential converters, power user, etc. So those are examples of the segments you might want to create. Okay, so it's pretty impressive. Okay, so I want to show you. I'm just reloading my Matomo instance, and here for my website, as you can see, I have absolutely no segments. So now I will ask Claude to create the segment. Please create the segments. And now you will see, I will refresh the page, and obviously, as you will see here, it starts creating the segments. So we start building the first one, the second one. Okay, the bounce is available as segment condition using different approach. Okay, so if I refresh my Matomo instance, here I'm starting to see all the segments it actually is pushing to my Matomo instance. So I do not have to fully understand how Matomo works. I can ask in a natural language to my LLM how I want to use Matomo, and it will start creating all the segments in my fancy UI using the Matomo LLMs. So this is very, very useful. Another thing that is pretty impressive is how your LLM is going to audit your Matomo instance in order to fix or patch some issue or misconfigurations. I want you to audit my whole Matomo configuration, and let's generate an audit, a text audit, because I don't want him to create a code audit. I hope that is finished soon to create the segments. There is a very long list of segments. Let's create for both websites, adding them to the site 2 as well. But it creates the segments for both websites instead of creating the segments once. Oh no, okay, it's because we have shared segments and only for one website segments. Okay, great. So he speaks a lot. I can tell him using a prompt that I want shorter answers, but it might be cool too. So I just want my AI agent to audit the whole Matomo configuration and generate a text audit. Let's see what the AI agent and the MCP server is going to do. So first, you go to see the Matomo version. Then you go into core admin home to get more precise data. User manager to get all the list of registered users, the goals. A specific goal. Then you look at the custom dimensions for both websites. Goals site 1, goals site 2, dimension site 1, dimension site 2, the privacy manager, the segments, the security for the user manager using 2FA, and now it just generates a report. Okay, so we found some difference. So I have a pretty good score with the Matomo version up to date. A goal configuration, which is nice, segment strategy with segments it just generate for me, a multi-site setup, and strong traffic collection data. Critical issue: there is no goals for my second website, which is inactive. I have also an active custom dimension, and I have missing 2FI for a demo dummy user. Okay, so I have a demo account, which I just told you, limited custom dimensions usage, and no e-commerce, which is not an issue because I don't have an e-commerce websites. And here I've got many data, many information. So there might be some goals that are not well configured, or user management and security with no 2FA, but you won't fix 2FA because you need to enter your password manually. And then we have some custom dimensions, segment strategy, etc. So it detects many things that should be fixed. All of this excluded the 2FA that requires the user password. So we'll start fixing everything. So we will start create the goal for Lazuli agency based on this goal submission, because I have, I guess, a goal event. So as you can see, I do not touch the Matomo UI. I just ask what I want, and I just ask Matomo AI. I just ask Claude AI to fix the things that are broken in my Matomo instance, and everything goes perfectly. So you can ask for tag management. You can give it an Excel sheet with all the tracking plan, and it will start creating the tags, the triggers, the variables. You can ask for specific configuration. You can ask for custom reports. You can ask for custom alerts, for schedule reports, for anything. And it's also able to read at the live reports to get. I will fetch this query, but I will ask in the live report what are my generic user or what are my visitor types. So I just want to wait for the end. As you can see, remove the demo user because we want to get rid of dummy account. He adds some custom dimensions for Lazuli agency that I might have to implement myself on the tag manager, but I'm also able to ask him to implement the whole variables in the tag manager, but I still have to implement a data layer on the Lazuli agency website. Okay, so we will check if everything is okay. look at the goals, the custom dimensions, the user, Matomo configuration fixed, complete. Okay, perfect. And as you can see, without any issue, and everything is fully working in the Matomo UI. Okay, now, based on the live report for yesterday, what are my visitor type for website ronanhello.fr? So I fixed many things. He speaks a lot. Great. So I ask him now to get a report. So we'll start, as you can see, to fetch the data from yesterday for live get visitor details. And now we get the data. So this is a dummy database. It's a dump with low data. So I've got the regular learner, the engaged students, new visitors, and I've got many insights from the AI. So as you see, once the AI have a full knowledge of how the Matomo API works, you can ask for anything and it will be able to perform the query in order to help you in the hardest task you have to perform. So it's a real gain of time, and it's very useful. So hope if you enjoy, feel free to reach me and ask if you want to get your own access to the MCP server. Thank you.